Let's talk about different clock-in options and when to use them. So in time tracking, you have a few different options, starting with scheduled shifts. You can punch into shifts that are planned. If there is planned work, then you can punch in. There are different methods of clocking, notably the desktop application, the mobile application, if you want to be a bit more on the go and people are more self-sufficient. And lastly, there's also the iPad kiosk, being able to punch in through a physical device. That's generally used more in physical locations. So you can have scheduled shifts for which you're punching in. This is great if you want to make sure that there's only time captured against scheduled work, and someone who is not scheduled cannot go and capture time. Then there is something called open shifts or unscheduled work, and you can go and punch in against unscheduled work. This is great if you have a dynamic workforce, last minute assignments, people that need to stay later. It can permit for both scheduled work capture and unplanned work, and those can be captured and then managed or approved ad hoc by the managers after the fact, at the end of the day, at the end of the pay period, whatever it may be. Then we have something called emergency open clock. This is great for organizations that have people who can be deployed to any location at any point in time at the drop of a hat. A great example of this would be for retail pharmacies, where you have relief pharmacists that can be dispatched anywhere at any time. You may also see this for operations staff that go and take care of different locations at any point in time on the fly, field service management staff, things that are very dynamic and you don't know where someone's going to be working ahead of time. And then combining that with things like geofencing, beacons, and then also facial recognition, you can now make sure that it's the right person at the right place and they're using the appropriate method of authentication. So punching in through the phone, the desktop, or the tablet. You'd want to use these different ones in different scenarios. A good example, if you're, let's say, a construction organization and you want to punch into different sites, you go and use the mobile application combined with beacons. It's very popular. If you're in a manufacturing plant or warehouse, you generally use tablets, or people could use their phones and combine that with beacons. So now you know it's the right people at the right place. And for users who don't have mobile devices or don't want to use them for work, they can always default to the tablet. So you have a lot of options, a lot of variability. Different parts of the organization can use different methods, but all of that is in your control, very easily configurable directly within the WorkAxle platform, and you can evolve those settings directly within the platform as well. The power is in your hands, the flexibility is in your hands, and different parts of your organization can handle time tracking, time evaluation, the way that they need to do it to best suit their operational needs.